Hey, welcome to day one. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Denise Lynn, and today we are just jumping right into our clutter clearing. For this day, there's going to be a series of small videos, and we are going to be talking about what clutter is and how to start stepping into clearing it. And also, we're going to move into that first room. The first room, the most important room in your house, the room that most affects your energy is your bedroom. So you're going to learn all about how to clutter clear your bedroom and how that can have an impact on your greater life. As I mentioned in the welcome, I found out about feng shui decades ago when I was in Hong Kong. I ended up being the second person to write a book in English. There was some ancient Chinese books on feng shui, but nothing in English, and eventually started a feng shui school. But out of that grew my passion and my understanding of the power of clutter. I call clutter modern day alchemy because simply shifting a few things, simply changing a few things, literally can change your life. And we have 5 days, and you think, what could possibly happen in 5 days? Over and over and over again, as we've done this through the years, I have received the most amazing emails and texts and letters about people saying, I don't know how it happened, but miracles abound. And this can happen for you too, which is why I'm so excited to share this information with you. Now, there are a lot of different kinds of systems for clutter clearing, but my system's a little bit deeper because I combine clutter clearing with inner journeys. And it's on that inner journey, that inner meditation where you can sink deep inside of yourself and find out the truth of your soul. And when you know the truth of your soul, it allows you to make the right choices with your clutter clearing. Also, sometimes there will be something in your house you think, well, that's not clutter. But when you get very still and very relaxed and you sink into that still, quiet place within, you discover maybe it has some negative associations. And every time you walk into your house, it ignites those negative associations, but you would have had no way of knowing that without that inner journey. So you're going to go on a lot of inner journeys over these next 5 days. In my personal life, over and over again, I've been astounded at the results of clutter clearing. And I'll give you a story from my own life. And this was like decades ago, it's a long time ago, but this story has always been close to my heart. Is I had a client who wasn't a feng shui client. I had a client at the time, and he called me and he said, I'm calling to say goodbye. And I said, well, what are you talking about? He said, I'm going to kill myself. And I just wanted to thank you for the work we've done. And I wanted to say goodbye. Well, you can imagine I was in a panic. And sometimes people will say something like that, and it's a cry for help, and you should listen. But for this man, I knew he was serious. And I knew that he was so far away, I couldn't get there in time. So I just said, "Tell me about your drawers." And he's like, "What?" I said, "Do you have any drawers that you can see near you?" "Yeah." "Open it up." "Okay." And I said, "What's it look like?" "It's messy." I said, "I am coming over. And before I get there, I want that drawer absolutely clear. You can kill yourself, but that drawer has to be absolutely organized." And he's like, "Oh, okay." I think he was in shock at my reaction, and I think it was kind of wobbled his intent to commit suicide. By the time I got to his house, and he opened the door and he goes, "What did you do?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "As I was clearing that drawer, as I was getting rid of things that I didn't need or had no use for, I could feel something inside of me shifting. It changed me." I thought, if this man can shift from really wanting to be dead by simply clearing out one drawer, what can happen when you clear out an entire house? So hopefully that story allowed you to see how powerful clutter clearing can be. So stay tuned for the next video. We have lots of great information about what clutter is and how you can deal with it in your life.